Good news for South Bend. The empty building you see behind us will soon have a new tenant. An Elkhart County RV supplier is promising hundreds of jobs at the shuttered AJ Wright building on the city's west side.
Now we're talking 180 by the end of the year, another 200 jobs in the next decade. WSBT's Kelli Stopczynski is there live now. And Kelli, Lippert Components is expanding into South Bend. Why?
Well, Rick, a company spokesman gave me two main reasons. To start, we all know that this warehouse, one of the biggest in the area, 530,000 square feet. Also, the job market in Elkhart County, extremely competitive right now. The economy is doing better, businesses are hiring, and that means good workers in Elkhart County are tough to find.
There's no way to describe what this has done to its employees. It's just heartbreaking.
Francine Deal worked at AJ Wright 6.5 years, but when the company suddenly announced its closing at the end of 2011, it left her and some 600 other workers devastated.
It just ruined my bills. It's ruined my rent. You know, I have to borrow money sometimes just to make the rent.
Like many others, she's had a tough time finding steady work.
I did get a job at a factory, but it was part-time, so I couldn't really do anything with that. I then also worked as a caregiver to an Alzheimer's patient, and then he passed away.
For her, news that Elkhart RV supplier Lippert Components is moving in the empty building and bringing jobs with it is exciting.
I want an application. I'm going home, fixing up my resume.
Turns out she can put that application in with two different companies to start at a minimum of $12.50 an hour. Lippert is leasing the entire building, then subletting part of it. National Distribution is the name of the other company moving in here. It's with Bimbo Bakeries, also out of Elkhart County. Its agreement with Lippert is to only be here for about 5 to 6 years until Lippert expands some more.
I've had at least 7 companies that I've worked with over the last year on this building, and finally someone's come through to fruition. It's a tough building because a lot of businesses don't need 530,000 square feet.
The city says its big draw, a skilled workforce, and the fact that some of those workers are already being trained through a taxpayer-funded program. Francine is not part of that program, but she's ready for a new opportunity.
Let's get the city moving again.
Lippert has not yet signed a lease with the owner of this building yet, but I'm told that's expected to happen soon. South Bend is chipping in about $250,000 taxpayer dollars to help put new equipment and machinery in this building, but the city has the right to take that back if Lippert doesn't hold up its end of the deal by adding all of the jobs that it says it will. Also, Lippert has promised to spend about $3 million of its own in investments in this building. Lippert is also asking for tax abatements, but those details still being ironed out. Jennifer?
All right, Kelli, thanks very much. The convicted